this thing on. Maybe. Cool. It's actually running. Can you guys hear me? Is this actually working this time? No problems? No audio problems? No lagging? Nothing? Maybe? Cool. That's actually on this time. Nice. Well, I guess we'll probably wait. I just started it early just because I always have problems. And apparently this time I didn't have problems, so I really didn't need to start it early. But cool. I'm glad it's actually working. I finally learned how to start a live stream. I'm sure like half the people in here could do this better than I could. Cool. Well, I mean, you guys, my plan pretty much with this live stream is to just hang out and chat, answer questions, because I get a lot of emails and messages and I can't respond to all of them, so I like to use the live streams to just kind of hang out and answer questions. So if you guys just want to ask questions, I mean, we can always talk about random topics. If you want to give me topics, I will go ahead and talk/rant about them all day long. But yeah, so go ahead. Look at some colors, Chris. I'm looking at colors right now. These actually allow me to see color now. It's fantastic being able to actually see color. Alright, let's see if I can actually read my screen. So I also got contacts because these glasses don't have my prescription in them. These just correct my color. And the contacts they gave me are not quite correct, so it's very hard for me to read my screen sometimes. Alright, someone mentioned the fake blind solve that was going around on Facebook. Some like restaurant, I think from like Malaysia or something, like his son can like solve a Rubik's Cube or something, and he posted a blind solve that was like 18 seconds. I don't remember how long it was, but it was very clear that he was looking under the blindfold and doing CFOP. I mean, it was very, very apparent CFOP, and it was real bad. This dad, he like would not believe, like all these cubers, like a lot of experienced cubers are like telling him, look, your son is cheating, and he's like, he's been doing it for a month, he's not cheating, he worked really hard, blah blah blah. So I went on and I got up and saw it, and I gave my brother my phone and I was like, hey, look, film me real quick, and I did a 11-second blind solve just like the kid did. So 1 sec. All right. So yeah, that was the fun with that guy. And the best part is I don't even think he realized that my fake solve was fake. Like he literally just liked my comment. It's ridiculous, but thoughts on the new Yushin 6x6? Honestly, I haven't played with it much. When I was at the cubicle office, I briefly played with it, but it wasn't set up. I'm also not good at 6x6. Like anything after 5x5, and I'm pretty much just complete trash. So my opinion doesn't really matters there. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 6s Plus. What else do we got in here? Do I know the cubicle.us? Just a little bit. I do work for them. How long did it take me to start one looking? I'm assuming that's 2x2. Honestly, I was super slow about learning it. Like, I seriously went a solid 2.5 years without really one looking. Maybe a little bit. No, probably about 2.5 years. Like, I don't know how many of you actually know who Camera Installer is. It's kind of an older name. But he was, at the time, the next biggest competitor to me. And he could one look. And I would constantly ask him, like, dude, how do you one look solves? Like, I just don't get how you do it. And I don't know if I was just slow at learning or something, but, like, I just could not grasp the concept of one looking. And I don't even, like, now, I don't even think it's hard. Like, I bet, like, just about anyone in this chat could figure out one looking faster than I did. Like, I was so slow about it. Pretty much, and here's the thing, with learning one looking, the best way to do it, like, pretend this is a 2x2, because I'm too lazy to grab a 2x2, is just set up the case. So if you wanted to figure out this corner insert, inverse it, so set it up, and now just look at how the pieces move. So, like, I would look at this piece and go, okay, where does it end up when I'm done? And it only moved right here. So, like, I would just go, okay, that corner moves there, and then I would just learn how each one moved. And really, you don't even really have to do that, because for the most part, you'll pick them up intuitively. But like when you're starting out, that's one way you can learn them. And then for like really hard ones that are like 6 or 7 moves, which you should really never have to deal with, I would like actually learn to trace those out. But yeah, one looking is really not too hard. It's just a lot of practice is really all it is. Why did you quit 2x2? Because it's frustrating. And here's the thing, guys. Every time, like my sub 1 singles that I posted recently, everyone's like, but I thought you quit 2x2. Here's the thing. You don't have to practice to get a sub 1 single. You literally just need luck. You need a 4-move scramble or 5, and you can get a sub 1. Like that doesn't take practice to get a sub 1. I'm going to my first competition in a few weeks. Any tips? Don't be nervous at all. When I went to my first one, I was super nervous for no good reason, really. I was just a really shy kid growing up. But, you know, like when you go up to do your solves, the only people who are like actually going to be watching you are like your friends or your family. You know, no one else really cares. Like unless you're going to break a world record, no one really cares. So you don't have to feel like people are just staring at you or anything like that. Have fun, go meet people, just sit at a table, start talking to people. Everyone's always really friendly. Just have a good time. Don't worry about your times. Don't worry about other people being faster than you, because unless you're going to podium, it really doesn't matter. So just go have a good time. What else we got here? Shout out, please. AZN Cuber. Shout out. There you go. Valk 3 opinions. Okay, so the Valk 3, Valk 3 is a really good cube. It kind of surprised me to see the price was $20. I've had one since Nationals. I got one from Matt's. And $20 is like a bit steep for a 3x3, especially coming from I've been using a Thunderclap this whole time. But honestly, I think it's a really good cube. Like the Gans cubes have always been really expensive, and I've never really found them to be that great. They're not bad, like at all. Obviously, they're not bad because Felix uses them. But the Valk is really nice. Like if there was going to be a cube that could make me switch from my Thunderclap, the Valk is pretty close to it. I just think the Thunderclap is just about perfect for my turning style. But the Valk is a really good cube. Honestly, I feel like if anyone got it, there's not much you could really say that's bad about it. It's just like reliable. It doesn't corner twist, doesn't pop, like it doesn't really lock up. I don't know. It's just like I said in my cubicle first look, it's just a no fuss 3x3. Like it's not a difficult 3x3. The screws are a little weird. If you want to see that, like they're bigger than normal. But that's about it. I don't know. It's a good cube. I like it. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. The Valk is what the Thunderclap V2 should have been. This is what the Thunderclap V2 should have been. Like, Thunderclap V2 was a huge disappointment. What else we got here? What's the difference between Lubrical Silk and Maru? I mean, like, I couldn't tell you the actual, like, I don't know what both of them are made of, but Maru is a lot thinner and wears out quicker, but it also speeds up the cube quite a bit more. So Maru, you're probably only going to get to last maybe, I don't know, 100 solves if you're lucky, I guess. So 100 solves, maybe less. And then Silk. So Silk is a little bit thicker. It makes the cube faster for sure. Like you only need 1 drop. Like all these people were telling me, they're like, oh, it's so expensive. And I mean, I don't disagree. It's like $10 is pricey for a lube, but like you literally only need 1 or 2 drops. You don't need any more than that. It's like the lube is going to last quite a while. But Silk is definitely good. Between the two, like I still think Maru has its place, but I think Silk is going to be one of those lubes that's like, if you use it, you can't mess up. Like 1 drop, and it'll probably work in just about any cube. Only thing I haven't found that it was great in was big cubes. I tried it in a 5x5. It wasn't bad, but like there's so many contact points on a 5x5 that it's just hard to get it to work well. So for a big cube, I don't really know. But for smaller cubes, 100% works great. I put it in the Valk. I put it in the Gans Air. I might have put it in my Thunderclap. I don't know. I've put it in like every 3x3 I have, so let's see. Why do I have an arrogant personality or attitude? I don't really think I have an arrogant attitude or personality. At least I try not to. But I don't know. I've never really had someone tell me that. How do you start a cubing channel? Just start making videos. You know, like, honestly, it's hard for me to speak about it from a perspective of just starting, because when I just started, I just made random videos. But like, half the reason my channel like initially got bigger, like getting to 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, was literally just because I was fast and people wanted to see my solves. After about 3,000, it was because I actually started making videos, like, and actually caring about it, but I had an audience to begin with. Just try to make content that's new. You know, have a good personality. Don't be fake with your stuff. Like, there's a lot of kids I see these days that like are over the top with how they, you know, things they do. I just saw a channel, you know, in the last couple of days where this kid is just so over the top, and you could tell he was just doing it for the camera. Like, don't be fake like that. People see right through that. You know, just be you. You do, when you speak to a camera, you want to speak more enthusiastic than you normally would. Like, when I make a video, I feel almost stupid how I'm talking because it feels too enthusiastic, but when people watch it, it feels normal to them. So you have to do that, but like, don't be super over the top. Like, you know, don't be ridiculous. But kind of that, you know, just make videos you want to see. You would want to make videos you would want to watch. Pokemon Go. Nope, don't play Pokemon Go. Probably never will. Don't have a problem with Pokemon. I just don't want to waste my time. The Cubicle Square 1 was discontinued for a lot of, well, not a lot of reasons, but basically it was just problems with Chi, not because they weren't selling. Apparently they were actually doing really well, but yeah, so discontinued because of problems with Chi. How often do I wear the enchromas? 24/7. I don't take them off unless I take my contacts out for the day. And my biggest reason right now for wearing them all the time is because the indoor ones, I haven't decided how much they help. I mean, they help. There's no doubt that they help, but like, I can't decide if it's worth keeping like them, but they do. They definitely help. I actually think they're improving my cubing. I was doing some averages last night, and my averages with the glasses were definitely faster, and without them, I was definitely slower. I did an average of 100 without the glasses today, and it was like 9.5, which is not good for me. So I'm going to do an average of 100 with them later and see what I get. But like, colors are definitely easier to distinguish. Like this pink, dude, for all of you who aren't color deficient, this pink is amazing. Like, I've never, like, the pink looks so different now, and like, I love this color. Like, literally, I understand like why girls like the color pink now. Like, I could not see a lot of pink before, and pink is like a really nice looking color when you can actually see what it looks like. But I wear them all the time. When I go outdoors, I switch to the outdoor enchromas, and when I'm indoors, I wear the indoor ones. I'm just gonna, for like the next minute or so, I'm just gonna see what comments go through. Most of the questions I've answered have been kind of long, so I'm just gonna kind of see. Do you like the Weilong GTS? Yeah, the Weilong GTS is a good cube. It doesn't quite fit my turning style, but like, I don't think anyone can really deny that it's like one of the top cubes right now. Like, it's a very good cube, but it just doesn't really fit my turning style. Like, I have a really picky turning style, and I wish I didn't. Like, the Thunderclap is pretty much perfect for me, so do you use the Snowball for recording? Yep, I use the Snowball for everything. It's my Counter-Strike microphone, streaming microphone, live recording microphone. Use it for everything. Favorite non-cubing channels? Devin Supertramp is one of them. Parker Walbeck is one of them. There's probably another film-related one that I'm not thinking of. But mostly things that relate to film, because I really enjoy film stuff. My laptop for video editing is a 2014 MacBook Pro. I maxed it out because I knew I was going to be doing video editing long term, so whatever a fully maxed out 2014 MacBook Pro is. Do I think? Yes. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Okay, what's his name said, do you think you could beat me in a fight? I'm not going to lie. I have no clue how to say your name. I'm not even going to try because people are going to make fun of me. But you're from Europe. I know that. And yes, I could beat you in a fight. What 4x4 do I recommend? Oh, honestly, that's hard. Guansu is a great 4x4 if you want something that's like cheap. Like honestly, I could use it if I had to, but it's definitely not my favorite. The Aosu or Mini Aosu is probably still my favorite 4x4, but I just don't do anything other than 3x3 these days. Like, you know, when I have to do a product review, I do the event, but like other than that, I don't like go out in public and do 4x4. I just don't care about it. So many messages. What is your favorite cubes besides the Thunderclap? Probably the Volk. Like the I'm gonna put this on. It is like freezing in my house. The new Gans Air is pretty good, but I don't really think it's my favorite cube, to be honest. It's nice. Gonna need some more playing with it, but I don't know. This is really cold. What kind of stabilizer do I use? I use a GlideCam HD 2000. I think that is hands down one of the best stabilizers there are. Well, GlideCam in general is very good. Have I ever broken a bone? Nope, never broken a bone in my body. Probably just jinxed myself. I'm probably going to go break a bone now. If I order a Cubicle Thunderclap, can I set it up? I can't because I don't work in the office. I work from home in Minnesota. I think it's funny when you guys try and tell me there's someone behind me because I can literally see my stream camera right here and I can see behind me. So that joke doesn't work. Nope, my G710 is not RGB. It's just backlit blue. And blue is my favorite color. Traxxas 100K, 300K, and 500K. Well, 500K would probably be straight up glue. 100K would also probably be close to glue, so no, I haven't tried those. K-Cubing Summer 2016. Yeah, it's going to be a good competition. I am looking forward to it. Man, all of you are saying, like a bunch of you are saying K-Cubing. I cannot catch up. Do you still do average reviews? Average? I don't know what you mean by average. So I haven't done reviews on my channel in a while. Like, it's been hard for me, like, I'm sure as a bunch of you know. This summer was just ridiculous for me. And things are finally starting to slow down. I'm about to finish my internship. I'm done on Thursday, which is exciting and sad at the same time because that was hands down the best thing I probably ever did for my career. So that means I'll have more time with that. And then I've just got a couple other things I'm sorting out with life stuff. So... You know, once that's sorted out, hopefully. The other thing, too, honestly, with reviews, is I haven't had a ton of motivation for it because here's the thing with cubes. Like, let me review the Volk for you in 1 minute or less. All right. Here's the Volk 3x3. It is a $20 3x3 by Matt's Volk. Here are the stickers. It corner cuts very well. It corner cuts over 45 degrees and almost line to line for reverse. It feels very crispy and crunchy. It is very smooth and does not lock up very much. Like, what more is there to say than that? Like, I mean, I don't know. To me, reviews are just very, like, they're all the same. Like, every time I make one, I feel like I'm saying the same thing about a cube. Like, they just don't change that much anymore. And really, I feel like all you need to know about a cube, because every cube corner cuts well. Like, there's nothing that doesn't corner cut well anymore. So the only thing you really need to know is how it feels. And like, you can do that in like less than 30 seconds. So I don't know. I don't think reviews are pointless, but they're hard for me to want to make when they feel so boring. Like, it's just not, reviews aren't exciting to me anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll think of a different medium to do review type stuff on, but I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me I'm wrong. Thoughts on Harambe? Honestly, I don't get why that's a meme. I don't get it. I don't get it. What is my biggest package to date? The massive cubicle unboxing video I did was probably the biggest package I've ever got, cubing wise. Are you going to Oregon 2016? I was going to go, but now I'm not going to because I had another trip come up that I wanted to do instead, so I won't be at Oregon. Would you beat Keaton in a fight? Well, he's taller than me, so he does have that going against me. We're like the same strength, so. Do you even lift, mate? Nope, I don't lift. Do you have a 2016 service medal? Yeah, I do. Would you consider going to Worlds in Paris? Yes. If I'm still working at the cubicle, I'll probably be there. I don't see why I wouldn't be. But I don't know. It's the thing with like that is it's a year away. Like I don't even know what I'll be doing in a year. Like I could be dead in a year. Who knows? Like you never know. All right. What else do we got? Oh, like what the heck? Do you work out? I haven't as much lately. I used to really work out a lot. I don't know. A bunch of you probably see from my Instagram. There's like a couple posts when I used to be doing trying to do handstand push-ups, and like it's funny actually. I was looking back through my Instagram. Like I don't think I realized how good of shape I was in at the time. Like I'm not out of shape now, but like I look at the videos from that and I'm like, holy cow, I was in really good shape. So that makes me want to do it again. But like getting started is the hardest part. Like once I'm in it, it's fine. But like, do you watch the Olympics? I have been, but only when I'm with friends or family. Otherwise, I just don't really care. I mean, it's cool, but What's your real job? I mean, I don't really know what you'd consider my real job. I do freelance video, and I also work for the cubicle. Both of them are real. Is your house big? It's not small, but I wouldn't say it's big. Drop and give me 10. 10 push-ups, that's it? That's all you're going to give me? That's it? Are you still with JKC? No, we were never actually dating. Like, to me, it's amusing that people actually believed that. I mean, like, I guess there's not really a reason to believe it wasn't, but, like, I don't know. To me, it just seemed obvious that it wasn't real. She's, like, 17, and I'm, like, 20. That would just, I don't know. That to me, that's just a weird age gap. What is your fastest mile time? 5:55, and I'm sure all the Matt's Volk 5:55 jokes are about to pour in. Get Volk, man. Hang on, let's see. What on earth? Like, why are all of you asking if I have a girlfriend? There's so many of you asking. How do you get the cubicle to hire you, and can I get a shout out? Well, Mr. Awesome Kitties, here's your shout out. You can't make them hire you. Pretty much, if you do something that's really cool for the community and they see that, and then, you know, maybe if there's something you can benefit them, maybe they'd consider it. But there's not really a secret to getting hired by them. Chris, are you wearing in chromas? Yes, because these are the, like, purple tint. And here's... Not to keep talking about these glasses, but, like, it feels weird, like, so these are tinted purple, which I'm sure all of you can see, and I don't really like that. I mean, I like that you can see color, but I feel like looking at myself right now feels weird seeing, like, half my face being purple. I don't know, but, you know, if I can see color, who cares? Like, if someone wants to judge me because my glasses are purple, then whatever. What is your opinion on clock possibly being removed? I highly doubt that's true. I would heavily doubt that clock is getting removed anytime soon. Do you have a boyfriend? Nope, I don't have a boyfriend. I am straight. Fangshi or Shengshao? Well, both of them are kind of inferior brands in just about everything, so... How strong are you compared to Ubercuber in terms of holding up a glide cam house? Well, Ubercuber cannot even remotely come close to holding my glide cam. Like, where's my... Oh, my glide cam's upstairs. But literally, like, I put it in his hand, and his wrist is just like, like, it just... His whole arm was like this. Like, it's not that heavy. It's like a little 10-pound weight. GTS or Gans Air? GTS for the general public, Gans Air if you are a Gans fan. The Gans Air is definitely the best Gans they've ever had. Is definitely the best Gans, but you have to like that Gans feeling is the thing. What happened to Alg of the Week? I just took a break because I was busy and I just, it's tough. It's not tough, but like I didn't have motivation to make them while I was working on other projects. I wanted to end strong with a lot of these other things I was working on. What is the best type of Gans 356? The Gans Air. Tanglong is outdated. Gans 356 is better. Harambe or JKC? Well, I'm not about to date a dead gorilla, so. If Diane came out with a good puzzle, like if I considered it good, then yeah, I would use it. I don't care what brand makes a cube. I don't care if it's Chi. I don't care if it's Gans. I don't care if it's Ishin. Like, if someone comes out and makes a good cube, I don't care who it's made by. It's a good cube. Who cares about the brand? Whoa. Road to sub 8. Probably, I'm not going to say it's never going to happen, but not likely. Not anytime soon, at least. Could you beat Drew in a fight? Drew would kick my butt. I would just run. I would just have to hope that I can run faster than Drew, because Drew would kick my butt. Who is your best friend you've made in your cubing career? That's a hard question. None of you are going to know who he is, but probably James LaChance. I have literally talked to him every single day pretty much since like 2013, and we play Counter-Strike together. He's actually the reason I play Counter-Strike. So probably him, or close to him at least. He is super cool guy. Chris Olson exposed. He's actually a beatboxer. How'd you know? You guys would not want to hear me beatbox. It would be so bad. Why didn't I come to Euros? I had lots of internship work, and I just couldn't do it. Next comp in Minnesota. I don't know if there will be another comp in Minnesota or not, because I am potentially not going to be in Minnesota, so I don't really know. If I'm still here, then yeah, there will be one, and it'll be in like the fall, but I won't know for a bit yet here. So many things. Whose idea was the sale prank? It was my idea. I actually did the prank at another competition. Before the Thunderclap version 2 came out, I took a sale, went to kids, told them it was a Thunderclap V2, but my microphone in my shirt died, so I didn't have any of the audio, and then I knew Matt was going to be at Nationals, so I was like, this would be funny. I still can't believe how many people fell for that. Like, I mean, the sale is not a bad cube. It's actually good. Like, I could probably average 8 seconds on a sale, honestly, but like, I just think it was funny, like, seeing all the kids like, oh, yeah, it's really good. Like, it corner cuts really good when it can barely cut 45. I just think that was really funny. Where are Florida comps? Well, James LaChance is the delegate down there, and he needs an organizer. So if you want to organize a comp, he'll probably do it. Kevin fights Drew. Who would win? Kevin. Kevin is bigger for sure. No, the Korean 4.94 is not fake, at least from my understanding. From my understanding, that is very real. I wasn't sure about it being real or not either, but what else we got? Will I ever come to a comp in California? I actually really want to go to a comp in California, and I was going to do it this summer. I was going to look for comps in California and go to one. And then I decided to save my money because I thought of a really cool video project that you guys may get to see. It'll be quite a while before that's out. But probably, if I had to say this project, it would probably be one of the most exciting ones that I've done for the Cuban community. It's not filmed yet or anything. It might not even happen. But if it happens, it'll be pretty cool. Chris, would you fight Phil? Well, I would not want to fight my boss because he has the ability to fire me. So, no, I wouldn't want to fight him. How did you lube the sale? I took Maru and Traxxas. Yeah, Maru and Traxxas. I've never been out of the country, so going to Canada I don't have a passport, but I'd like to. It'd be cool. Best/worst moment ever in your cubing career. Best moment. Probably my world records. I can't really think of much else that'd be better than those. Worst moment. WhiskCube 2014? 2014. That was a rough competition for me. I was very upset there. It's a long story about that competition, but that was by far the most angry/upset I was ever at a competition. So what are your thoughts on ZBLL and ZB as a method in general? ZBLL, great. I think it has huge potential. Jabari has proved that. It's just not as not a lot of people know it, so you don't have a lot of people who can get fast with it. It's just hard to learn all of it. You have to have a lot of dedication. And I keep going in and out with my dedication, so I keep learning and forgetting algs. And currently, I'm just not in the mood to want to learn a lot of algs. So many. Let's see, the cubicle.au. That would be pretty cool. Should I get a Thunderclap or a Volk 3? Well, it depends on your turning style. Thunderclap, when it's set up very well, is very smooth, quite controllable, buttery. Volk is more crunchy. It's smooth too, but the plastic is a harder type. They both corner cut about the same. I don't know. You just got to look at kind of what you prefer in a cube in terms of feel. How long did it take me to learn full EG? Probably a year and a half, but I also wasn't trying to learn all of it during that whole time. I learned CLL, then I eventually learned EG1, but it wasn't like I went from each one to, it was like take a month break and then someone was like, hey, EG1, and I was like, that sounds cool. So I went and learned it. Did you go to university? No, I did not. I just went straight into work, and I don't regret that decision even in a little bit, because now I have no debt and I'm already in a work environment that I enjoy. So I'm glad to have saved money and not gone into debt. How long did it take me to get sub 10? 4 years, I think. Around 3.5, 4 years. Okay, true. Are you dating JKC? Nope, not dating JKC. Is the Kung Fu 2x2 good? Yes, it is very good. In fact, I would probably say that is the 2x2 that everyone should buy if you're looking for a 2x2. Even Jay McNeil tried it. Jay also really liked it. So I think that would be a good 2x2. I don't think it's the best 2x2. I still think an old plastic Dion's the best, but you can't get those commercially. So I think the Kung Fu 2x2 being $6 is the best 2x2 you can buy. It is so good. I could use it as my main if I had to. If someone said, this is the cube you have to use today, I could use it and probably average the same. So many messages. So many messages. What was your favorite comp? Probably a Nationals or something. I don't know. Nationals is just a really big competition. Most local ones, local ones are cool. I meet cool people ones at local ones, but most things don't stand out about local competitions. Chris versus Statue in a fight. I would win. Statue's a twig. Do I want to date JKC? What is with all these JKC questions? This joke is so old. She has a boyfriend, and she's 3 years younger than me. I'm not going to date her. Should I learn notation? How do you not know notation? Oh, I know this. Okay, if you don't know notation, whoever you are, learn notation. Because how do you not know notation and cube? You gotta do it. Would I marry Filler Rowe? Oh, the stream is in 240p because my internet sucks, and if I try and stream in anything higher, it won't even play. So, am I going to do more critiques? Maybe one day. I don't really know. I haven't done them because they're a lot of work. Those critique videos, out of, obviously besides the Nationals video and stuff, that is a big project because I have to go through, I have to watch the solves, figure out what they did wrong, then I have to film myself talking about what they did wrong, and then after I do all that, when I edit, I have to reconstruct their whole average so that I can put the text thing up. Then I have to make sure I reconstructed it all right. Then I have to put all the text on the screen, make sure I put it on there all right, check it, watch the video, make sure there's no errors in anything I said. Like, those are just a big project. That's just why I haven't been doing them. It's just because there's a lot of them. Or not a lot of them, but they're just hard. Wushuang or Wei Chuang? Wushuang. The Wushuang, I believe, is better. Like, objectively, you may be able to argue they're close, and it may come down to personal preference, but I think the Wushuang cuts better. I think it's more stable. I haven't had one nasty 5x5 lockup on it, and I believe I have on the Wei Chuang. So I would recommend the Qi. I think it's better by quite a bit. Did Chris podium in 2x2 at Nats? No, and it's actually very sad. I was actually very upset about that at Nationals because that's the first year I didn't win or podium or be U.S. national champion. So that was really disappointing. That was kind of hard for me to take in. But here's the thing. It was either make a good video or podium, and my job was to make a video, so I chose doing my job over 2x2. That's just, gotta do what you gotta do. All right, what else do we got here? Are you going to do a SS Legend challenge at US Nats 27? Well, I don't know because I'm not in charge of that, and Chris, yeah, I'm not in charge of that, so I don't know. Chris 9, Tech 9, Rush B, Dust 2, let's go. Unless you know how to double flash B, we don't rush B, bud. What? The Cubicle Squan was discontinued because of problems with Qi, so that's why it was discontinued. That's just the easiest way to put it. Penguins don't fly. I average 7.4 seconds. Should I learn OLL? The Rue users and their funny jokes. Rue users need to get good. They're all bad. What are you learning your ZBLLs from? AlgDB and Jabari's doc and random people who teach me algs. Would you ever go to a Georgia competition? I went to one in 2015. I, would go back if I had a reason to go back. Is VLS worth learning when you use COLL? Well, I mean, VLS is more worth it to me than COLL is. I mean, you should learn both, but, COLL is probably the better ALG set to know. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I'd probably say VLS still, but VLS is a lot more ALG, so. Are you the delegate of Minnesota? Nope, not a delegate. Don't ever want to be a delegate. Do you ever think Nats could be in the Midwest? Yes, I do think it could be in the Midwest. Just need people who want to organize it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Not the dab again. Stop it. Stop it. There. Okay, I dabbed. Now stop. I'm friends with Natalie. Nice. You're friends with one of the very few female cubers that exist in this community. What rank are you in Counter-Strike? I am an LEM, and I'm close to Supreme. I was actually playing before I got on the live stream, and the last 2 games I played both had 4 Supremes, so close to Supreme. Am I... Okay, gonna ignore that question. Did I go to college? Nope, did not go to college. Actually, I kind of want to rant about this slightly, just a little bit. Do I want to rant about college? Actually, no, we're not gonna rant. Never mind, we're not gonna rant about college. Kevin versus Felix. Felix, unless you're talking about a fight. Rating from 1 to 10 on the glasses. If I had to rate the indoor ones, I would put them at a 6. If I had to rate the outdoor ones, I would put them at a 10. But here's the thing. I'm only mildly colorblind. So it's funny if you read the comments on my my Enchroma colorblind glass video, all of you think that, okay, not all of you, but the majority of you think that I use pink because I'm colorblind. And Pink actually has nothing to do with it. I just started using pink one day as a joke. I was like, I wonder if people would use pink if I used it. And then people did, and then I was like, well, okay, I might as well just keep using pink because it's on my main. So I just kept it on there. So it has nothing to do with me being color deficient at all. Like, not even a little bit. But, yeah. Honestly, I don't remember where I was going with what even the question was. Oh, how are the glasses? The glasses are great. Do the rant. What do you want me to rant about? Give me a topic to rant about, and I will rant. Rant all day long. Ranting is actually very fun to me. I don't know why it's so fun to me, but yeah, ranting is fun. Why do you guys want to see my knees? I have knees. Like, okay, no, we're not talking about politics. Of all the things you could pick, we're not talking about politics. Is it worth upgrading from a Yushin 5x5 to a Wushwang? It depends how serious you are about 5x5. If you're like moderately interested in it, probably not. Yushin's not bad. But if you're like 5x5 is one of your main events, then yeah, I would upgrade. Yes, the magnetic Pyraminx will be on the cubicle at some point. I don't know when, because I don't know much about it, but it'll be out. Do I know PLL? Yes, I know PLL. I probably actually know PLL 3 times. I probably know over 60 PLL, Alex. Actually, I guarantee I know over. What do you think about ZZCT? ZZCT is, I mean, it's interesting. Like, the concept of it is neat. I don't know how far it'll actually go. Part of the problem is you have to use ZZ, and ZZ is not just like an inferior method, but it's not very proven. There's only a couple people who are actually really fast with it. But I think it's cool. Maybe there'll be potential in it. I'm kind of an old man when it comes to talking about methods. I just kind of know what I know and stick with it. Do I get cubicle discounts? Well, my cubes just get sent to me for free because I can't make a video if they don't send me the puzzle. Rant about pirating software. Don't pirate software, kids. It's illegal. Look at that rant. Wasn't that great? What is the best way to learn F2L? I don't really know how to explain how you learn F2L because it's like intuitive-ish. I mean, I struggled learning it. But I mean, just look up some videos like, you know, F2L for CFOP. Basics, or learn CFOP for F2L, stuff like that. Like it's really not that hard. I mean, I'm saying that because I know it, but like if you just play with it, like play with the cube and how corners and edges and stuff pair up, you'll get it. Okay, actually, I almost could rant about Harambe. I think the joke is stupid. I don't get why people think it's funny. Like, I fail to see the meme that is Harambe, and it's just an annoying joke. ZBL versus VLS. Both. Why pick one when you can do both? Statue says, Chris, I have a question. Why are you such a loser? Well, Statue, let me tell you why I'm a loser. You see, I got nothing. I can't think of a way that I'm a loser. I mean, I work with some pretty, like, bad coworkers, and one of his names is Statue Korik. He's pretty bad at, like, software development. You know, it was just real bad. But, you know. No, the Moju 3x3 is not a hoax. Rami. I don't even want to repeat that just because I don't want to get involved in all that, but oh, that was good. That was clever. So many messages, guys. Wow. There are so many things to look at. You guys are nuts. Rant about Pokemon Go. I don't really have anything to rant. It's like, I gotta be like, feel like I have something to rant about, you know? I don't know much about Pokemon Go, so I can't really rant about it. Star Wars fan? Nope, not really. Star Wars isn't... I mean, it's not bad, but I'm not, like, a big fan or anything. I don't even know what diss track means, so... I love how you guys are, like, trying to give me things to rant about, but none of these are, like, anything that I could actually rant about. What is your favorite cube in 2016 so far? The Volk. Definitely the Volk. What comp rank are you at CS? LEM. How many languages do you know? English, and I can barely even speak English. I am not good at speaking English. Rem is best girl? I don't even know what that means. Learn CLL for 2x2 first or OLL first. If you don't, okay. If you're talking about 3x3 OLL and 2x2 CLL, you can't even compare them. They're literally completely different things for two different events. So pick whichever one you enjoy more. And someone messages me on... Statue's messaging me and telling me I don't deserve a white jacket. Well, all right. Okay, a ton of you are telling me to continue the rant about college. Okay. Yeah, okay, I will talk about this. So here's my whole thing with college, okay? When I was getting close to the point of graduating high school, I did not think I wanted to go to college because personally, I've never believed that I am that intelligent of a person. At least growing up, I didn't. That was like a very big insecurity of mine. But towards high school, the end of high school, when I was getting into video and photography, everyone was like, where are you going to college? And I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to go to college. I think I'm going to do freelance and just kind of figure out things from there. And literally, like, there were very few people I knew who actually supported that. Like, it's ridiculous how much just go to college straight out of high school is a thing in America. And I disagree with it so much because, like, here's the thing. Everyone's like, what do you want to do? What are you going to do with your life? Like, you got your whole life figured out? And it's like, dude, I'm 18. Like, I don't need to have my whole life figured out yet. So that was always super annoying, and it made me even more insecure graduating because everyone's like, you don't know what you're going to do? If you go freelance, you're never going to make a living. Like, you're not going to have a job. Like, you have to go to college to get a job. And that was very difficult to deal with for a long time. But here's my thing. Like, I don't think everyone has to go to college, not even a little bit. I don't think college is for me at all. Like, I don't think I do great in class environments. I don't think I learn as well in a class environment. I think I am very well self-taught, and I would rather learn from a specific mentor than be in classes. And I think doing like a gap year is a really good thing out of high school. Take a break, work, get some money so you don't go into debt when you go to college. Like, save up some money. That's another thing. Debt. Like, I have no debt, and now I can just make money, and like, I don't have to worry about debt. So many people go to college, go into this crazy debt, and have no money out of college, and they have to pay off all this debt. Like, to me, that is mind-blowing. Like, don't get me wrong. For certain things, you want to be a doctor, you're going to college. You can't avoid that. But, like, if you want to do something art-related, you don't have to go to college. Like, I don't know. There's other things, too, you wouldn't really have to go to college for. But I don't know. That whole thing with people, especially people telling me, you'll never have a real job, you'll never make money, like, I wish I could go to all these people and just tell them what I'm doing now because they were all completely wrong. And, like, I don't know. If you work hard, you can, you work hard, you'll get places. I don't know. You just have to be very passionate about what you do and you have to be driven. So, yeah. So, there's my rant about college. Half of you probably didn't even care. But college is one of those things, man. I don't know. Just people got me really worked up about that when I was graduating high school. Am I ever going to get my tooth fixed? Yep. Hopefully before the end of this year I get it fixed. It's just that it costs money, and I had other things that I prioritized over getting my tooth fixed that is not affecting my day-to-day living in any form of way besides how I look. And if someone thinks it's that big of a deal and they hate me for it, it's their problem. A rant about your love for JKC. Oh my gosh, you guys. Can you do a forum competition on speed solving? I don't really go on speed solving anymore, to be honest. There's like a couple threads I look at just to laugh at, but that's it. Do I think I'll ever achieve a sub 7 average? I could barely get a sub 7 single. I'm not getting a sub 7 average. I don't even have one at home. Do you like V cubes? Nope. V cubes doesn't make any good cubes. What else we got here? Facebook messages rolling in. Are those glasses helping with your color blindness? Yes. Yes, they are. Can you create a cubing server? I don't really know what the server would be for. So gonna have to say no to that one. Oh, actually, I've got another topic that I kind of want to rant about or just talk about in general, because okay, so like people do this thing where like when fast people do bad and they're clearly upset, they always say like, "Oh, well, you're better than me," or "That's better than I can do." Like for like a public service announcement from every fast person, it does not help when you say that to them. Because it just doesn't. It just makes them more upset. Like saying that I'm faster than someone who just started. Like, okay, yeah, I've been doing it for 8 years. Of course I'm going to be faster than them. Like, I don't know. It just, that probably came out the wrong way. Just ignore what I just said. If I had a better way to phrase that, I would. I don't really know how to phrase it. But basically, like, when people are like, "Oh, you're better than me," it's like, it doesn't make me feel better about the bad time that I just got. Like, if you average 25 seconds and you get a minute solve, and someone comes to you and says, "Well, I averaged 10 minutes, you're better than me," you're not going to care that your 1 minute solve is better than their 10-minute solve, because 1 minute's bad to you. So, yeah. Wow, look at all that PSA. Henry's watching my stream. I'm not bad at Counter-Strike, breh. Daniel Big Fish. Yes, bad times are relative to the person. Nathan Graves put that perfectly. It's all relative to the person solving, and a 12-second solve is not good for me. Yeah, Damien, that'd probably be the best thing to say. You know, like, if someone gets a bad time, you just say, "Sucks to suck." You know, like, just give them a little bit of encouragement. Tell them they suck. Is COLL worth it over CFOP? Well, COLL is a subset of CFOP, so you can't say it's more worth it over CFOP because it's literally a part of the method. Tips for look ahead. I have a video on that, actually. You could watch that. It's okay, Daniel. At least I'm not scared to be in a group picture. Throwing shade your way. Oh my. What do you think of Cubicle Silk? I talked about this a little bit. Cubicle Silk is a very good lube. Doesn't work like perfect in a big cube, but it is good in small cubes, and I very much enjoy it, and I'll probably use it in just about every one of my cubes. Why are all of you spamming JKC? Did she like just show up or something? Like, there was just like 20 messages of, what the heck, guys? Rant about 2x2. Nope. Don't know what Rem best girl means. God, what is with you guys in politics? Like, not gonna rant about politics. What else we got here? Ubercuber just messaged me and said my glide cam's at least 30 pounds, and the thing probably weighs like 5 or 8 pounds. Can we talk about Ubercuber, guys? Can we talk about his little tiny arms that can't hold a glide cam? Like, I'm sorry. Bomb. Rant about the Chi Thunderclap version 2. Not much to rant about there. I am mad that they ruined a not legendary name for a cube, but the Thunderclap built a very good name for itself, and they destroyed it by ruining it with the Thunderclap version 2. They should have called the Valk the Thunderclap version 2. My Steam ID. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what my alt is. It's like Young Aimbot. YUNG Aimbot. But to be honest, like, I don't. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Expose him, Chris. Expose him. Who do you want me to expose? What is Dab and JKC? What the heck, you guys? Like, oh my gosh. Like, I would be legitimately scared to, like, tell people, or at least this community, like, about any girl. Like, oh, gosh, being a girl in this community. And Facebook messages. Tell us about the pictures on the wall. Why, Justin, why do you care about the pictures on my wall? Okay, I go over this every stream. That picture right there, not my girlfriend. I took that picture like 3 years ago for someone's senior pictures. Actually, I think they were going into modeling or something. Took that picture for them, then they gave me a copy for whatever reason. That picture up there is a self-portrait that a friend drew for me. That is another self-portrait that someone drew for me, and that covers all the pictures. Those are both very old pictures. Ba, 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 ba. White jacket. Yes, white jacket. That is not a JKC picture. My gosh. Rant on Harambe, please. You guys are ridiculous. Dun, dun. What's up? You're on a stream.
Hey, where'd Mom go?
She went to the store. This is my brother, everyone, if you've ever wondered what my brother looks like.
Try these. Just eat them. Just do it.
Yeah, I know what this is. I already have one. Yeah, nice try. All right, cool. Back to answering questions. Dude, like, you guys don't even have questions for me to answer. At this point, you guys are literally just saying JKC and Dab, both of which are completely irrelevant, and I won't, like, there's nothing to say. I've already said stuff about it. Favorite CSGO pro team? That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure who my favorite team will be. I don't really know. Fnatic was cool, but now they're God sent. So Nip is just a cool name. I don't really know who my favorite team is. I like Cloud9. Cloud9 is horrible, but like I like the personalities on the team. Do you play any sports? Not really currently. I played Ultimate Frisbee, but I haven't been able to in a while. You guys are so ridiculous. Do you like the Audio Technicas? Yes. I'm probably getting new headphones, though, because I kind of broke mine. They still work, but, like, this cup, like, bends really far now because of how I put them on my backpack. 4 years these lasted. Solid 4 years for headphones, but it happens. Dun dun. Seriously, it's like the chat. Like, I understand, like, Twitch streamers, I understand, like, the meme that is their chat now. Like, there are so many, like, just meme questions in here. Like, these aren't even questions. These are just, like, you guys posting memes at this point. I mean, if you guys have actual questions, I'll answer them, but I'm not going to answer memes. Actually, what does everyone else here think the best cube in 2016 was? Out of all the cubes, what do you think was the best one? Rant about memes. Probably could rant about that, to be completely honest. Show us your favorite meme. I don't have a favorite meme because most memes are really stupid. Actually, there was one from Nationals that someone made that was really, really funny about Lucas. It was actually really good. GTS. Holy cow, the chat is lagged so far behind. Like, I asked that like a minute and a half ago. There's a lot of GTSs in here. Quite a bit of GTSs. Yushao, Premium Gans. Is Gans the right cube to be the first Gans cube? Yeah, I mean, I think so. If your first Gans cube you want to try is the air, it's not a bad cube. Can you tell Kennen that he dosed the suck? Yeah, Kennen sucks. Kennen's real bad. Don't like Kennen. Yes, silk is good on its own. I still prefer to mix it with some lubes. Cubes respond differently to it, but it works on its own. I only put silk, I think, in the Volk. Honestly, I can't remember if I put Trax in it too or not. But, yeah. Neighborhood cubicle? Well, I highly doubt they're making any retail store soon, like anytime soon. There's just not a big enough audience for that. Cubing is not quite that large yet, and I don't anticipate it being that big for a while. I use After Effects and Premiere Pro to make my videos. After Effects for my graphic stuff, Premiere Pro for everything else. Have you tried the Canon 70D? Nope, but I'm thinking about picking up a Canon 1DX Mark II because it looks fantastic. Respond, please. To cube or not to cube? Hello, I'm responding to you. Why were you homeschooled? I don't really know, to be honest, but I was homeschooled, and I think that was probably one of the best choices for me because I got into video, and video is my career. No, the cubicle is... Well, okay, I can't say they're not hiring. I have no clue, really. But there's not, like... I doubt they're just going to hire a random person, you know, type of thing. What do you think about RLS? I've seen this question quite a bit. RLS is just VLS, and VLS is good. Weichuang or Bochuang? Honestly, I don't know. Probably the Bochuang... No, wait, sorry, the Weichuang. But I don't... I mean, they're... Like, the Bochuang is good. I haven't used the Bochuang in a while, so I just don't really know. But I would think the Weichuang, since it's newer, would typically be better, but I don't really know. Are you homeschooled so you can be more like my idol, Colin? Colin's a cool guy. Colin is a really cool guy. If you, like... Colin Burns is a very cool cuber. He is very relaxed, and he does not... I don't know, he's just... Colin's a very cool guy. I like Colin. Yes, Logic Cuber. I did see your video that you sent me. I was writing down notes on it the other day, but I got busy with work and had to get back to that. So hopefully soon I get back to you on that. I've just got stuff going on. But yeah. My camera name is a Nikon D750. Your pauses are scary. Yeah, my pauses suck. I am the king of pauses. Kevin, why you hate your Weichuang? I mean, I don't think it, like, it's not my favorite, but I wouldn't say, like, I hate it. But I'm also not a huge 5x5 guy. Like, I'm not even, like, I don't even know what I would consider decent at 5x5. I'm, like, 125. Oh, the weirdest thing someone has asked me to sign in a comp. I got asked to sign an inhaler once. Like, I don't care what you ask me to sign, but, like, inhaler is definitely the most out there thing I've ever had to sign. So... Favorite European cuber? That's a good question. I don't really know. Logic Cuber, if you're going to get into video professionally or like as a career, I would suggest going with Canon. Nikon and Canon are both good, but Canon definitely has an edge in most of their video cameras. So if you're going to do it long term, I would suggest Canon. Do you think you will do a giveaway at 30K subscribers? Yeah, probably. Could probably figure something out. Why not? People like free stuff. Lucas Eder face at SNS Spring. Don't know what that's about. Probably a meme. Don't care about memes. I do not believe the inhaler had other signatures on it. At least I don't really remember. T5i versus T6i. I can't really give a huge opinion on Canon cameras because I am really only familiar with Nikon cameras and Canon's highest end cameras. I don't really follow their low end cameras because I wouldn't use one of those cameras at this point. Cubicle doesn't sell white jackets because it is for the people that they sponsor / who are fast type thing, so that's why they don't just sell them. Good cheap camera, Nikon D3300, Canon T3i, both good, both cheap. I should collab with Felix. Maybe we already have something in the works and you guys just don't know about it. Got some cool projects. Can you tell Phil I deserve a white jacket? I cannot tell him that. That's up to him. Okay, see, kind of getting to that point now where all the questions just repeat. If you guys have like a topic you want me to talk about or something that's going on in the community real quick, we could probably talk about it. Otherwise, these questions are fairly repetitive at this point. Daniel, you're not that fast. You're a cool guy, but you're not that fast. Show us my setup. You guys don't want to see my setup because my desk is super messy. I don't really watch TV, so I have not watched Once Upon a Time. That actually might be a movie. I don't really even know. Talk about bowling. I am not a good bowler. Both my brothers are in a bowling league. Other than that, I suck at bowling. One time I bowled a 17. That was real bad. Yeah, that was real bad. Let's not even talk about my 17. What is the best purchase you made for photography? Good question. I don't know. The camera body? 7200 maybe? Actually, for photography, the 7200 2.8. Easy. Do you have a girlfriend? I can't tell you guys because you tell the cubing community these types of things and they go on a witch hunt for the girl. And can't have you guys witch hunting people. I can hear my brother coming down the stairs. He's on Skype and he's about to try and photobomb the stream.
I'm not.
Yeah, he is.
I heard that you're talking about bowling.
Yeah, see, he's right here. See, look what he's doing.
Very bad.
Siblings. I don't even know what Keemster is. Do you think Canon 2 Ti is better? Nope. Canon T2i is an older camera, so it's probably not better than anything current. Do you think the 3x3 world record will be broken? Yeah. I mean, it's only 490. Like, people could... Felix literally does Friday 4s. Like, wait till he starts doing Thursday 3s. He's going to start doing Thursday 3s, and, like, everyone's going to be like, what? Thursday 3s? He's ridiculous. Film Riot? I don't really like Film Riot. I don't feel like a lot of the things they talk about are... Okay, not true. Like, some of their stuff is very helpful, but, like, at the stage I'm at, none of it's really helpful. It's more comedic, and I don't really care about that. I just want to learn. I have no clue what that camera app is, so I can't even tell you, because I don't really shoot with my phone at all, so... I have no clue what Keemster is, so I can't answer what my opinion on Keemster is. What if Gans made a 2x2? If Gans made a 2x2 and it felt like they're 3x3s, I would not like it. I can tell you that right now. Talk about your family. I have a mom, a dad, and some siblings. The 7D, I'm thinking about using it for videos. Okay, I'm not super familiar with their lineup, but I think there's a 7D and 7D Mark II. 7D Mark II is crazy for stills. I mean, I'm sure it does video just fine. I'm sure it does. Like, here's the thing, guys. For cubing, you could literally use a cell phone, and if you use it well with good light, you will have good videos. Like, will you be the best videos? No. But when you're starting out, you also don't have to have the best videos. When people get started, no one ever starts with the best camera. I didn't start with the best camera. Crazy Bad Cuber didn't start with the best camera. JR Cuber didn't start with the best camera. Like, name any other big YouTuber. None of them start with the best camera. So, like, you don't have to have the world's best camera. Like, yeah. Oh, there's lag. Someone said lag. Oh, no, it's fine. What podcast should you listen to? Don't really have any good podcasts that I would recommend, to be honest. I don't listen to podcasts that much, so I couldn't really tell you. Okay, someone said, I've asked 20 times, which CLLs should I learn first? It does not matter. Literally just learn any set. There's no better order to learn them in. Like, the H set is the easiest set, but people always learn Soons last, and then they complain that their recognition is bad. So if you learn Soons first, your recognition will get better quicker. Not quicker, but by the time you finish all the other ones, Soon will be good. It doesn't matter what you learn first. CLL, ELL for 3x3, don't think it has any potential, to be honest. Best way to lube a thunderclap. Okay, I've done this on stream before. Probably don't need it again. But if you want to lube a thunderclap, take lube, dump in 3x3. Easy. Easy. What if cubing was in the Olympics? That'll never happen. I don't know how exciting that would be in the Olympics, to be honest. Probably actually wouldn't be that exciting. It'd be exciting to non-cubers for like the first maybe hour, and then after that they just wouldn't care. I have asked over 9,000 times, do you like pyraminx? Nope, don't like pyraminx. I would almost honestly remove it from the WCA. OHPB is like a 1007. I suck too much to get a sub 10. I love how far the chat is behind. Like, I'm just now seeing people typing easy. And just like, this is quite a bit of far run. If Chris has a white jacket, then the standard is low. Dang, I don't get why you hate me so much. Like, I don't throw shade your way. Like, why you gotta be like that, man? Like, I think what it is you know I'm actually faster than you. And people who are insecure about their speed attack other people. So, I don't know what to say about you, Daniel. Bum bum. Okay, someone keeps asking about the 2014 Whisk Cube rant. So, I will talk about that a little bit. Not that many of you are probably even going to care, but if you do, here we go. So, basically, go to Wisconsin, first time competing in Wisconsin, and this was when I actually like cared about getting 2x2 world record. So I went in with very high hopes of breaking the world record. I felt very confident, and then wasn't doing that well most of the day. Like in any event, didn't do good in 2x2, and then every time I would go up to solve, people would be like, they'd either say, "Oh, go get world record," or "Hey, Chris, don't mess up." And don't ever say that to someone who's like actually fast enough to get a world record. Don't ever say to them, "Don't mess up," or like, what the heck? Like, that doesn't help anyone. That's actually a very frustrating thing, and that's part of where the story is going to go. So there was that. People doing that to me all day. That wasn't helping. It was getting very annoying. And then I'd never been to Wisconsin, so there was just a lot of people, like, wanting to chat, and I just wasn't in the mood to chat. But, like, you know, I try not to be mean to people. Like, I always try and talk to people, like, because I believe, like, a lot of people who are like more popular or famous, just not even in cubing, but just like in general, always blow people off. And I don't think of myself as like a big deal. Like, I'm a normal human being like everyone else. So I try and talk to everyone that I can. And it was just very frustrating that day, doing poorly, and then people wanting to talk when I really didn't want to talk. And then for the last round, I just did really, really bad. And I got really mad. Like, I was so mad that I thought I was going to pass out. Like, I had a very big headache. I was very angry. I literally just sat on the floor. Like, I just sat. And, like, all my friends could tell I was in a very bad mood. So I just left. Well, I didn't leave, but I went outside, took a walk, because I was just very upset. So that was a rough competition. But, you know, it's cubing. No need to get that upset about it. That's why I just don't care about 2x2 anymore. No reason to get upset. Do you enjoy solving non-WCA puzzles? Nope, not even in the slightest. Someone said, how old are you? I am 20. Okay, someone said, I have been trying to get sub 20. I know full old PLL and Tuluk Ola. Well, getting sub 20, I have been working with someone, like tutoring them almost on like how to get faster and be sub 20. And literally half, like, people try and argue with me about this when they average 20. They're always like, my F2L is perfect. I don't pause. I use the best algs. After working with this 20-second solver, 20-second solvers make a lot of dumb F2L mistakes. Like, there's a lot of really bad ones. So work on your F2L, watch some advanced F2L videos, go through all your F2L algs, go to algdb.net, go to the F2L section, go through every single one and see if you do a pair poorly. You should try and rotate as minimally as possible. You should be able to do pairs from the back, the front, variants, EO, stuff like that. Work on that and you will get sub 20. Like F2L, work on that. You will get sub 20, I assure you. I have no goals for WisCube 2016. I don't really have goals anymore because I don't plan on getting sub 8 anytime soon. I now have a sub 7 single. I just have no goals. Never liked Trap Nation. NCS is old now. No, I don't smoke weed. Do you think that Gains will ever make a non 3x3 puzzle? Gains. Okay, look, it's Gans. 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 It's not Gains. No, I don't think. Well, okay, they could make a non-WCA puzzle, but like I don't know why they would. Their market is WCA puzzles. I did the new Goguan 4x4. I don't know, not that big of a deal to me. Like, I'm sure it'll be decent. Probably everyone will switch to it. Like, COLL or WV? COLL is my opinion. WV is easy. Half the algs are just like insert soon or cancel into an OLL. This one is literally just move pair, insert. It's like winter variation's really easy. At least half the algs you could learn in like an hour. Chris, when is Cubetcha? Cubetcha might not happen because I might be moving, and if I move, Cubetcha won't happen. But if I don't move, it'll happen in the fall, like October, November. Are you a Christian? Yes, I am a Christian. Will you watch Rogue One? I'm sure I will. I do enjoy watching movies. I don't go super often, but, they're fun. How many ZBLs do you know? When I was at my peak, I probably knew like 270. If I had to guess right now, I probably know close to 220. I'm sure I've forgotten some just because I haven't really been practicing it. Is Rue good? Yes, Rue is a good method. There's no really best method. I mean, I think Rue and CFOP are the most developed, but... Dion or Wapo? Dion. Main 3x3 Thunderclap. How can I get sub 1 minute? Well, Daniel, you should probably quit cubing. That'll get you sub 1 minute. You could quit cubing in sub 1 minute. Thoughts on Batman versus Superman? I enjoyed the movie. Got a lot of hate for the movie, but I think it was a decent movie. I think the plot of them fighting was very weak, but it was an entertaining movie nonetheless. Do I think I can pass 1 million subs? Nope. Never will I pass 1 million subscribers unless it's for non-cubing. If I go on a date with a girl, am I allowed to bring a cube to show her how rad 6 I am? I don't even know what that means, but I would probably bring a cube. I don't know. Like, if they know you cube, I don't know. I wouldn't, like, I don't know. Don't ask me for advice on that. Eder or Zemdegs, both of them are very cool pool. I could not watch Deadpool. Deadpool is too violent for me. I'm a big baby when it comes to violence, and I don't like seeing people get shot. So I could not watch Deadpool. I attempted to watch it, couldn't do it. Too violent. Not a fan of violence. I'm not doing 7x7 at WhiskCube. If I'm signed up, it was probably a mistake. Are you gay? Nope, definitely not gay. What is your opinion on ZZCT? I went over this. It's cool, but I don't know how much potential it actually has. Why is your hair wet? Dude, that joke's also old. My hair does not look wet anymore. It looks like a mountain now. Like, it's a mountain. What type of music do you like? I love EDM. Anything from Proximity, Monster Cat, EDM in general, house, progressive house. It's all good stuff. Are you racist? Nope, definitely not racist. Do you open CSGO cases? No, I don't. I think cases are stupid. I think they're a waste of money, and it was a great way to get 13-year-olds to give Valve money. Best OHPLLs you use? I'm not the person to ask about that. I'm not super amazing at one hand, but I just use my standard PLLs. I mean, there's a couple that I use for one-handed. Like, I have a one-handed J-Perm, but I'm sure there's one-handed PLLs on AugDB you can find. Just, you know, do them, see what ones you like one-handed, what feels right to you. But most two-hand ones are fine. U-Perms are fine, but they're 2-gen, so that's obvious. G-Perms, you're going to use the standard ones for that. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Favorite food? Chinese food. Chinese food. I love Chinese food. Why did you let Andy pick your wardrobe? Because Andy is a wardrobe master. And literally ever since I've got home, a bunch of people have told me I dress way better now. So clearly Andy knows what he's talking about. Way better than I do, at least. So I trust Andy's opinion on that stuff. I should take him for me to go shopping more often. I'd probably look better. Okay, Audacity Cubes. I'm just going to give you a little bit of advice here. Spamming in the chat, asking people to sub to your channel because you want 100 subscribers is not a good way to do it. It just makes people ignore you. That's just kind of how it is. So I'm just telling you, if you have good videos, people will come to you. But saying it over and over won't get you anywhere. I've seen you do it for like a half hour now. Olympics. Have you ever visited India? Nope, never been out of the country before. Do you think you'll ever quit cubing? And if so, how long do you think that moment will take to come? I don't plan to quit cubing anytime soon. I'll probably do it till I'm an old man. So probably won't quit. Can't really estimate when you're going to quit. Like, here's the thing. Cubers don't really quit. They always come back. They say they're going to quit, but they're horrible at quitting. They always come back. Livia winning Pyrrha at Nats. I think it's really cool. A young person, like, just winning. I think it's really cool seeing kind of the next generation of cubers coming up and winning stuff. Cool that a girl won something. I don't know if a girl's won something at Nationals before or not. It wouldn't surprise me if they did, but it's cool that she did. She seems like a cool person. Would you use Monster Cat in your videos? I don't think you can even use Monster Cat in your videos. I'm sure the music is all copyrighted, so I don't want flags on my channel. I do have Facebook Messenger. I just don't use it on my alt account because I use it for my main account. Are you pre-Guhong cubes with unique subjective settlement? Oh, wait, any pre-Guhong cubes? I mean, I have an A5. That's a pretty big throwback. I think that's pretty cool. But beyond that, can't really think of any other throwback cubes. I have an A3. That cube was horrible, man. Man, it's funny. Like, I bet half of you started within the last 3 years or something. You guys will never know what a bad cube was. You will never, ever know what a bad cube was. Like, when people think cubes are bad these days, you should have tried cubes when I started cubing because they were terrible. Like, if you could cut like 30 degrees, you were happy. Reverse corner cutting was non-existent until a Guhong came out. I do not know where the next Nats is at. Hasn't even been announced yet. Not even rumors of it. You just have to pay $15 a month. Well, $15 a month really is not worth it. And I would heavily doubt they let you monetize with those. So, yeah. Max Park, yeah, he's fast, but I'm doubting he's the next Felix. I don't think anyone will ever be better than Felix. I truly do not. By the time Felix is, like, done, the world records will be at a point where, like, they have to, like, reset every year or something. Like, Felix is going to be the best. Like, he will go down as the best cuber of all time. How do you get back into cubing? Start talking to people. Talking to people is a good way to get back into cubing. That is the, like, not the reason I keep cubing, but a big reason I keep cubing is because of the friends. Like, I love the friends I've made through cubing. Some of the best things, like, that have happened to me have all happened because of cubing. Like, most of the best things I would say that have happened to me are because of cubing. McDonald's or Burger King? McDonald's. But both of them make you fat. All right. Well, I think for the most part, unless I see some really interesting questions here, we'll probably call it a day there. Just because most questions are repeating now, so most of them are either just memes or questions that have been repeated, and I doubt, all of you want to hear me repeat questions for an hour and a half. Get Nightbot. Okay, don't know how to get Nightbot, but I probably should work on that. Do you think K-Cubing Summer 2016 will be challenged with Jaden McNeil going for 2x2? Yeah, I mean, he could probably beat me. I don't know. We're both pretty close, but to be honest, I don't care who wins. What lube should you put in your Guansu? Use Traxxas 50K. Traxxas is a good all-around lube for every single cube. Volk 3 or GTS, Volk 3, Air or Volk 3, Volk 3, Volk 3. For anything you guys ask, besides a Thunderclap versus Volk 3, Volk 3. Why don't you do feet? Feet is disgusting, don't care about it. Do you play basketball? Nope, don't play basketball. Did you wash the white jacket yet? Why would I not wash the white jacket? You gotta keep that stuff clean, man. Gotta keep it clean. Please answer. What's your opinion on the Volk 3 and Moju cubes? I don't know anything about the M3. The Volk is a great cube. Don't know anything about the M3 because it's not publicly released yet. Thunderclap V1 or Thunderclap V2. Thunderclap V1. I'm going to just speed through a bunch of questions here and try and answer questions that have been getting repeated. Why are there so many CLL? Because it's only 42. That's not too many. Chris, do you think you will have a cube named after you like Matt's Volk? Nope, probably never will because I'm not that good. How do you get sponsored? I'd really like to be sponsored. Aren't you sponsored, dude? I'm pretty sure you are sponsored. I don't know. Get good. What year did you start cubing? 2008. Which do you prefer, Red KB or Crazy Bad Cuber? I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much better is my Thunderclap than yours? It is not better than mine. I can guarantee it. Are those the Enchroma glasses? Yes, they are. I love them. Do you square one? Nope. Bad at square one. Are going to Florida Feast 2016? I don't know. It's hard to say. I would love to go because my best friend lives in Florida, but I don't know. Do you like egg? Nope. Egg is stupid. Chris, will you get magenta jacket with colorful pockets? Don't even know what that is. Can you sponsor me? I don't sponsor people because I'm not a cube company. Are you really colorblind? Yes, I'm really colorblind. I don't know why people think that's a joke. Like, what do I gain by lying about that? Are you still into JKC? Nope, never was. She's a cool person, but I'm not into her like that. SNS Fall? Nope, I won't be there. If cubes didn't exist, what would you be interested in? I would be doing way more video than I am currently. Do you feel bad for Keaton when he got his 5-on single broken? Yes, I do. That was horrible. I felt really bad for him. All right. Well, not that many more interesting questions. So we're probably going to call it good at this point. Thank you for tuning in, guys, and hanging out and chatting. It was a lot of fun. I will potentially do one, again at some point. Like I said, I like to just do these just to answer questions, chat with you guys, because I can't answer every Facebook message, and sometimes I miss emails and comments. So I just like to do these just to kind of hang out and chat with you guys. If you guys ever feel like having me do something different, more structured, let me know. Maybe I can think about it. I know people talked about having people on, but I haven't found a good way to implement having people on. It's just more stuff to manage, and I like just kind of chatting with you guys. So if you've got other things, oh my gosh, you guys are all freaking out. Like, I don't want to go now because all of you guys are like freaking out, but the questions are all just repeating, so sorry. Tell you what, I will answer 3 more questions. If I see 3 more questions that are good, I will answer them. I will give it like 10 seconds. What is your least favorite 3x3? Nope, bad question. What is your favorite question you've ever answered on YouTube? Probably that one right there. That was a good question. How do you feel about Captain Maryland, a.k.a. Keaton? Keaton is literally one of my favorite cubers. Keaton has such a good personality. He is just a good human being in general. And that was 2. We will go for 3 now. Ever smoke or drink? Nope, I'm not a smoker or a drinker. Never will be. Not my type of thing. And that is all 3, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. If you're going to K-Cubing, I will see you there. It's going to be a fun competition. Other than that, I will see you guys around. See you later.